Hi, my name is Matisse, and this is my personal reflection on the designing process of my Digipak. So starting with inside DNE, I wanted it to be hands reaching out towards the light because that would kind of symbolize the main character of my music video, trying to reach for the light, where the light reflects the peace and his escape from his mental isolation, which are key themes of my music video. So I felt that, and those two hands, they surround the CD, which I will talk about later, which is also glowing light. So it's almost as if he's reaching for the CD, he's reaching for the light, wants to escape his mental pain, his mental isolation, and it also reflects, it kind of can persuade the audience, the consumer, who's observing the Digipak, to listen to the music, because the hands somewhat can help intrigue the audience more when they come face to face with the CD. The hand photo I didn't take myself, I found on Pinterest, because I didn't feel the need to plan a whole photo shoot just for a hand shot. But also, I felt that the artificiality of the photo not being my own helps embody one of the main themes of my music video and album itself. As in my music video, my main character is highly influenced by external factors through social media, leading to the corruption of social ideologies through physical expectations, and then he himself becomes somewhat artificial because he is influenced by others and other factors, where he is not him anymore, but he is a product of what he consumes, which is basically destroying him. So I feel that the artificiality of the photo being from another platform that I did not take myself helps reinforce these themes, and yeah, just helps reinforce. Moving on, my CD. As I said before, my CD is a glowing light, surrounded by the two hands, which have light glows, like glowing lights in front of the hands to symbolize the CD in the center. I made the design of my CD as a glowing light because I wanted it to be the pinnacle of the Digipak, for the audience to really go, wow, what is this? I must listen to this. So the glowing light really just attracts the audience and reflects the themes of mental escapism for the main character of my music video, and it really just helps embody the themes of peace and tranquility and escape from pain and mental isolation and depression, etc. At first I struggled with designing the CD, as at first I had created a full black CD with some red outlining and some yellow text here, which I didn't really like because I wanted to isolate the CD more from the Digipak, as the front cover, back cover, and the second inside cover is already strictly red, yellow, black, white. So I wanted to place more significance and distinguish the CD from the pack. Therefore, I decided to make a glowing light, and it's also conventional to my tour poster and the elemental factors of my music video. Furthermore, for the front cover, I really enjoyed the front cover. I really liked a cracked mask, because not only is my album title Unmasked, where a cracked mask is kind of revealing the face underneath. I liked it because it represents the escape and a person's breaking free from not being who they want to be, which therefore really helps embody the theme of my main character and the narrative of my whole main music video for Heart Shaped Box. And it also represents the mental antagonist in my music video, where it's the person wearing the white DIY mask. So it really shows his overcoming of his fear and obsession with physical maximization. For the second layer inside, where it says you were the question mark, it's kind of more slang for are you worthy. I shortened it because it's the same text that I use for my merchandise and just my merchandise. And you worthy, I use more slang because it is reflective of more youth culture, which is a key theme of alternative rock music. And I put you worthy as it also creates more anticipation for the audience, as it's the second layer after the front cover. When they open it, you get you worthy, and they're like, oh, I need to listen to this. And it really makes them question who they are themselves, which then initially reflects one of the main themes of the music video. And finally, for the back cover, for the track list, I wanted it to be scattered. I didn't want a linear list of each song on the back cover, as I didn't really enjoy the design. It's not really conventional to alternative rock. So I wanted to look more like graffiti-like, but not the same font, just more scattered and randomized. So you have a big text here for this song, small text here for that song, and it's just more scattered. I really like the design, as it not only absorbed a large chunk of my back design, which is something I struggled with, but it also really kind of reflects youth culture, which links back to one of the main themes of alternative rock. I used the same image for the back cover that I used for my tour poster, as I found when doing some industry research, bands such as 21 Pilots, they used conventional elements of their tour poster for their Digipak. So therefore I wanted to replicate a similar thing, not entirely, but a similar thing to what they did, in order to really embody conventions of rock music, especially Digipaks. And I also really liked the image itself. I feel it really creates a sense of suspense and choice, and reflects power and mental isolation. At first I wanted to use a separate image that wasn't the same as my tour poster image. However, I did not have a large enough album of photos to have a suitable one for the back cover, and perhaps I may change this in the future if I do another photo shoot of my artist. but for now, this is the design I had finalized with for the first draft. And yeah, for the credits, such as the record label and the CD designing company, I used a real life CD designing company that designed many CDs for other real life rock bands such as Linkin Park, Green Day, which I've analyzed on my website in order to make it look. I use that in order to make it look more realistic, but for the record label, I obviously pasted my own. I put the record label logo of Crimson Riot on the back cover, the CD, and on the second layer inside cover, as I found that the smaller, the more niche a rock band is, the larger the credit is for the producers and the record label. So I needed to ensure that the Crimson Riot record label was mentioned enough throughout the entire design to reinforce that element of niche rock bands, as my own rock band is quite niche and only local to its country. So I decided to put it 3 times, but not too big, in order to place enough emphasis on the CD, on the back cover, and the second layer inside cover. And yeah, that is it.